Today is Tuesday, 21 January. It's about an hour after the markets have closed and the last candle is printed. We are going to look at what has happened in the last 24 hours. Are we going to see a sell-off now that Bitcoin has done a double top and failed to keep its gains? Now that Trump is president, what should we be worried about? Should we be getting into Trump and millennium meme coins if we haven't already? And what is the new narrative and how to prepare for it? Why has DeFi become so important right now? And what are the 3 safest coins to purchase? These questions and more will be answered, as well as what to do next. What to do if the expected market correction occurs, how to prepare for inflation now that Trump is president, and what to do with your cash in the bank. Stay tuned, as I'm about to hit all these subjects right now. So Trump is officially the new president of the United States. He's the 47th president, and he's on the whitehouse.gov website. A few days ago, he launched his official Trump meme coin, and his wife, the day after, Melania, launched hers. What was amazing about this, his reached about $8 billion in market cap in about 24 to 36 hours, and she reached about $1 billion. We can see that Trump, the meme coin, has dropped over quite a bit here, and so has Melania. Neither one of these coins look especially strong, and I would not recommend getting into them, even though there's a chance that they could go up. We will see some listings on central exchanges, and that may create a little bit of an upward pressure. But traditionally, what happens after that is there's a lot of dumping, and the prices go lower. What is good about these meme coins is that interest in crypto and crypto-related searches has gone up since their launch. Here you can see that since their launch, Bitcoin and crypto have both increased the searches coincident with this in Google, as you can see here in Google Trends. The market is about mixed. The bigger coins, the more stable coins look to be green, and most of the rest of the market is red. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Here we see that Bitcoin made it to a new all-time high to about 108 or something like this. And then it couldn't keep the gains and came right back. This is a double top now. It hit this resistance line. And so now where this gold part is the line of the next resistance. This line here is the line that goes all the way back to the last bull run. And this here is the more recent support that it keeps touching here. And it kept it here. So if we're looking at what it's going to do, as long as it's in this bullhorn, then we don't really have a clear direction. However, if we do a Fibonacci from here to the new high, then we can see that the 0.382 is very similar to this support. And I still think that we'll see at least an 84K price, or the 30% price is still on the table from the all-time high before in January. As you can see, if we go down to the 618, which is the golden mean, it's about 28%, which if we consider diminishing returns, it was 37% in 2017, about 30% in 2021, and now in 2025, it wouldn't be obscene to get a similar move, but less of a percentage drop. So that's Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and look at the Made in the USA coins. This is becoming a real narrative. CoinGecko has made a new category for this, and we can see it here on their page. I believe that some of these coins are better than others, starting with Solana, Avalanche, Sui. Even though it's done quite a big run, there are coins in their ecosystem that might look really interesting, even though this will, I think, also continue to go up. Aptos, Ondo is a DeFi project. Injective had its big run in 2023. It hasn't been doing very, very well, but it does look like it could be going up soon. And Cadena, which is a proof of work headed by some guys from JP Morgan. It went through a lot of FUD, but they got some new management, and some of the things they're doing is very promising. Let's talk next about inflation. Donald Trump wants a weaker dollar. The way he's going to be able to do that is with quantitative easing. and it's a very complex subject, but the main point is when there's QE, the cryptocurrency goes up. In the last cycles, QE has been very strongly correlated with the bull runs. So far, the Fed has not pivoted, and in the next FOMC meeting, we should see something about that, which is, I think, around the 27th of January, 28th. This research paper and others have gone into quite extensive detail on how it matches up. If you want to follow this particular story, then you want to look at the DXY. Traditionally, when the DXY goes down, Bitcoin goes up. The other narrative is this balance sheet, which you can find on TradingView at WALCL. When this goes up, that means there's QE, and when it goes down, that means there's QT. So this is something to look at if you're interested. QE, you get inflation, and that has a lot of effects on our bank accounts. So if you have money in your bank accounts, you want to start thinking about DeFi. Aside from the fact that there could be bank runs, if you're really worried about that, keeping your money in the bank is going to lose you about 10 to 12% of its value every single year. At least that's what it's been doing, regardless of what we're saying officially. With that in mind, just staking into relatively stable pairs like USDT, USDC, you're earning at times up to 68%. This is on the new Avalanche website, which is lfj.gg. Before it was Trader Joe's. Another one you could look at is on the Solana Radium. And this one here is, you can see here, 58%. Now this goes up and down depending on how many people are staking and the number of people that are doing trades. The way this works is every time someone trades USDC with USDT, there are fees, and those fees create this APY or APR. It's not a bad idea if you're interested in doing this to split whatever money you have across multiple chains, because you want to avoid any possible hacks or anything like that, which has occurred, though with these two chains in particular has never occurred. DeFi Llama has a whole section on this, and you can go look at the pools. You are of course invited to look at some of the other pools that exist with even higher but riskier pool liquidity providing. With that said, there are Ethereum and Solana and Bitcoin are the three tokens that are very, very bullish right now. Bitcoin because it's Bitcoin, Solana because, as you saw with the meme coins, that's where people are going, and it's an American coin, so that will benefit. It's also been seeing a lot of adoption. But also Ethereum because with Trump, he's got his project on Trump, and it's also the basis for most real world assets. So you cannot go wrong with having those as your main coins in this bull run. If you want to know more about the Ethereum ecosystem, Virtual Bacon recently did a video called Ethereum Will Pump, and in this hour, or actually it's 20 minutes, but in this video he covers it quite extensively. In the next 24 hours and beyond, consider increasing your bags of Sol and ETH. If you have cash, put it into DeFi. If you have profits and you understand the possibility that there could be a correction, you may want to take some profits. But if you're uncomfortable or you're not certain, then holding is going to be okay. Just don't panic sell when it starts, if and when it starts to go down. Go ahead to CoinGecko and look at this list and start looking at all these projects. These are the made in America. This is a very hot narrative. You should not only be in this narrative, and do expect some volatility as we head into the next week and beyond with the FOMC meeting. So hopefully with this you have a better idea of what's happening now and what to do about it. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if there's anything you want me to go into more. Subscribe to the channel. Other than that, all I can say is thanks for riding with me today, and until next time, I expect you to go make some money.